Admiral Voraz stood at the center of the Imperial Fleet Command's bridge, staring at the holographic map hovering above the tactical table. He wasn't blinking. None of them were. Around him, decorated officers and analysts whispered nervously, as if speaking too loud might make the unknown vessel notice them. "Distance?" he asked, voice tight. 62,000 clicks from central perimeter, replied the sensor officer, antennae twitching with unease. "But closing fast. Sir, it's not decelerating." Voraz turned toward the technician. "You mean it's approaching at interstellar speeds and it hasn't initiated braking procedures?" "No braking, no communication, no signature, no origin marker. It just appeared." The Admiral's mouth dried up. That wasn't supposed to be possible. Every ship in the known galaxy had its signature encoded from launch. Empire law required it. Even pirates had enough sense to spoof signatures if they wanted to move unnoticed. But this ship wasn't spoofing anything. It was pure void, like the stars bent around its hull and refused to speak its name. "Visual?" he asked. The screen flashed, and for a moment, silence swept the entire command center. It was sleek. Not in the ornamental, over-designed way of Imperial warships, but in the purposeful, terrifying simplicity of something built to do only one thing. Its hull was matte black, so dark it almost hurt to look at. It glided like it didn't obey normal physics, carving through subspace as if space itself parted out of respect. Or fear. "It's human," someone whispered. The word hung heavy in the air. Human. The Terrans. The ghosts of the Orion conflict. The race everyone believed was extinct. They had vanished 100 years ago. After the war. After the Battle of Jara. After the Empire scorched Earth's atmosphere and poisoned its colonies, declaring victory over a species that had dared to resist. The official record said the last Terran ship self-destructed rather than be captured. That was a century ago. And now, this. Voraz turned to his communications officer. "Any attempt at contact?" "On all channels. No response. But what?" The officer looked pale, an oddity for a species with green skin. "Sir, it is transmitting, but not in our language. It's speaking Terran Standard." They all stared. "Translate it." There was a long pause before a mechanical voice filled the bridge, cold and emotionless. "You erased us. You silenced our children. Now we remember. Now we return." Every being in the room felt it, that creeping feeling down the spine, that chill of knowing the universe just got bigger and darker. This wasn't a threat, it was a promise. Voraz grabbed the side of the console. "Scramble defense squadrons, activate planetary shields, alert the High Council." Another voice interrupted, one they hadn't authorized. The transmission cut through their encrypted systems like butter. It was human again, but this time it didn't sound machine-processed. It sounded angry. "This is the SV Vengeance. No further warnings. Stand down or be dismantled." The communication ended. Silence again. Then the sensor officer croaked, "It's speeding up!" Panic bloomed. Voraz felt his heart lurch. No ship should be able to accelerate like that. Not at those speeds. Not so close to a major system. But this one was breaking every rule of known space. One of the junior analysts screamed, "It just bypassed our perimeter cannons. Sir, they didn't even fire. The AI is refusing to target it." "What?" "They say it's not a recognized enemy. They say the ship doesn't exist. They can't lock onto it." The Admiral stared at the screen. The ghost ship was now just one jump away from Corvallis Prime, the Empire's capital planet. He leaned forward, the weight of realization crashing down. "They're back," he whispered. "The Terrans are back." Alarms screamed across the corridors of Corvallis Prime's orbital defense ring. 1,000 sirens echoed through steel and stone, signaling the unthinkable, breach imminent. Officers scrambled to battle stations, fleet drones lit up in red, and civilians, oblivious moments ago, now stared up into the sky as planetary shields began shimmering into visibility. Inside the High Council's panic chamber, Chancellor Meru slammed her fist against the armrest of her throne seat. "One Terran ship? And you're telling me it's bypassed 5 fleets, 3 defense rings, and the entire outer perimeter in less than 2 hours?" General Talek, a leathery-skinned brute with battle medals hanging from every inch of his jacket, bowed slightly. "Chancellor, we don't understand how. Our AI fire control systems won't even recognize the ship as a target. It's like it's invisible. Technically speaking, it's not there." "And yet," she snapped, "it's very clearly there." He didn't respond. What could he say? That the Empire, with all its might, its centuries of domination, was now facing an enemy it didn't even know how to perceive? Another advisor, pale and shaking, spoke from behind a datapad. "Ma'am, there's more. We just received a transmission from our deep archive vault. It wasn't sent from the Terran ship, but it activated as soon as it arrived within system range." Meru raised an eyebrow. "Deep archive? Those aren't even connected to the grid." "I know," the advisor whispered. "But this one had a Terran backdoor. We believe it was embedded during the Jara conflict and has been dormant for the past 98 years. She stared at him. "And what does this transmission say?" He hesitated. "It's a voice recording, from a human, a captain named—" He glanced down again. "Captain Rourke." The room went still. Chancellor Meru sat back, stunned. That name was infamous. A war criminal in the Empire's records. A human naval commander.